Okay people, welcome back to another Fwoosh review, or rather Robo playing with new toys. Now I was sent this stuff by Old Jade Jaw Customs, and I've actually messed with his stuff before. I took a look at his Hologram Emperor. I think it was a third-party video. I've done a couple of those. I need to do another because I've acquired a lot of stuff. But this is pretty nifty. You got a light at the bottom with a mirror in it, and the light travels up through this translucent blue Emperor. And in the dark, it just looks just amazing. So when he asked me if I wanted to look at some of his other translucent stuff, I was like, hell yeah, I love this stuff. Looking at his Tesseract first, it's nice and crisp all the way around. I don't know if he 3D prints these or molds them out, but if you look, let me get the light out of it. The inside actually has a texture to it which transfers to the outside whenever you get a light shining through it. And just for reference, here's the Hasbro one that came out at San Diego this year. Essentially the same size. You get a little bit more effect with this, but this is a mass-produced toy by a multi-million-dollar company. This is a dude working out of his garage. Now with the Hasbro one, you have to take it apart, which I can never remember how to get the damn thing apart. And you have the ball inside that you have to kick on and get the lights to pulsing. Now the pulse is a neat effect. It kind of glows, it goes back and forth. For Jade Jaws, he has included this LED light system thing, and it's submergible. This is actually waterproof. All I had to do was add 3 AAA batteries. It also comes with this remote that you can change colors on. Turn it on, there's red, well that's not red, that's blue. But there is also red, there's green, there's white, and you can go to different shades of colors down through here. Strobe goes up, then it comes down, which works really well for the Tesseract. You just put this here, and then you can turn it on, and you switch it to blue, and it looks pretty good actually. It's a nice effect. Yeah, you have this open end, but if you're holding it, or if it's sitting on a table, that's kick-ass right there. Now I can flip it to white, it's a little bit brighter, but you can also make it a green Tesseract if you so desire, or a red one. Here's the evil Tesseract. But with the blue, there you go. And here it is with the Hasbro one. It's comparable, plus this one's sold out. And yeah, I love me some Tesseract, but I also love me some Star Wars. This is a molded red translucent piece, Death Star, projection up. Here's a simple tabletop with a hole in the middle of it, and then there's a light here, and then the base of the table. And what you do here, you have to take the table apart a little bit, but you turn it on, there's the light, you drop the table back on top of it. He's got it to where that goes right there through the hole, and you simply do that. And that is just a great effect. It's brighter than my camera probably shows, but red doesn't really transfer light as well as another color like blue. How about that? The detail is just fantastic on this too. And same for the red, because they're essentially the same part. Now looking through his Instagram, I think this was made for 3 3/4 inch, but I don't care. Look at this. There it is with Grand Moff Tarkin. That works for me. It's not movie accurate, but it's a kick-ass little thing to put in between your action figures. Now I'll be honest, I'm kind of an idiot. He sent this all in separate pieces, so when I got it, it was all wrapped and everything, and it was here. Now I figured, this being round, this went in the round table, right? And then this went on top, and then you put this in there. And this being square, this goes in here, and it actually fits in the bottom of it. So if you flip that on and put it here, it's not quite the same effect. Lose some of this because of the casing of the light. But this, when you kick it on, you have the remote. I don't know if you can see that, but if you kick it to the white light, it's a little bit brighter. If you kick it to the blue, it goes even better. You can change it to green. You can change it, well, that's not really red, but if you put the red hologram in there, it's a cooler shade of red than just the white under it. And then you can also get the strobe going with that, where it pulses up, pulses down, comes back up. Same thing for the blue. Pulsing in, pulsing out. And then the Tesseract, like I said, the effect isn't quite as good as when the round one's in there. But I really dig having the remote where I can just, hey, I feel like looking at some Star Wars stuff. Let's do some green or some red or some blue. So all in all, some nice items. I'm a complete sucker for translucent plastic. You put some light under it, I'm even more of a sucker. I'm double sucker. How's that? That's weird, actually. And like I said, this wasn't made for 6-inch, but it works with 6-inch. I think we saw a red Death Star in one of the prequels. Was it Dooku looking at a red Death Star? And then with blue, I found pictures of it being like that in Rogue One. You can use it as the hologram. I think it was red in Return of the Jedi. The possibilities here are endless. And then when it comes to a Tesseract or a lit item, I'm there. I love the Hasbro one. I love this one. So yeah, hit up old J-Jaw Customs on either Instagram or Facebook. And he's got other stuff too. I have the Hologram Emperor. I have the Force Ghosts from the end of Return of the Jedi. And he has a lot of different people in Carbonite. It's kind of cool. So if you like the review, comment, like, subscribe. I'll catch you on the Fwoosh. And this is from a different 3D printer, but I gotta paint this baby up.